Hey you, yes you. Have you ever looked at a character in a game and said, damn, they look pretty cool, but I don't know how I should feel about their clothes? If only there was someone, perhaps some kind of YouTube persona, that could tell me how I should feel about them. Then do I have the incredibly specific thing for you? Because I'm here to talk about the fashion choices of your favorite game characters. Place them on a tier list so that you know what your opinion should be. Now you may be asking, Vaughn, who are you to tell me how I should feel about fashion? Are you some kind of expert? Perhaps some sort of mystical guru bestowed ultimate knowledge of fashion and style from the heaven? Well, no. I'm just your run-of-the-mill denizen of the internet who likes clothes and also just so happens to be scientifically proven to be 100% correct at all times. Allegedly. So, with that, let's take a look at our tier list. So this is the tier list I've lovingly prepared for you all. First up is peak fashion, which is pretty self-explanatory. Stylish is for those who clearly put the effort in and it gotten them places. You do alright is for those who maybe don't put quite as much effort in, but still manage to look pretty decent. This is just your uniform. It is what it is. Who dressed you is for people who I don't think dressed themselves, or perhaps they shouldn't have been allowed to dress themselves. And your outfit confuses me. For those who I have no idea what's going on here. Maybe how do they get into this outfit? Maybe it makes no sense. I'm sure you can think of one or two characters who might go into this category. Now, as for the characters themselves, I've broken them up by vague association. I forgot that there were so many, so we're gonna have to break this into two parts, I think. So, for now, we're going to be doing the Astral Express, Stellaron Hunters, the people who are from Herta Space Station, or otherwise we met them there, and the people from Belobog. And the rest are going to have to wait for a second part, I think, otherwise this is going to run on way too long. So, let's get into it with the Trailblazer. So, the Trailblazer. They're both pretty similar, but in this case I have Stell to work with. Now, looking at them, the Trailblazers both look pretty good. I mean, they've got a couple different accessories, lots of bits and pieces. The jacket's a good look. Overall, their color scheme is also good with the gray, gold, black, white. It's pretty standard, nothing. You know, it's no major breakthrough in fashion. But here's the thing: there's no way these two dressed them. No way in hell. So this is a very easy. They go into who dressed you because it clearly wasn't them. I'm gonna guess probably Kafka. But after that, we have March. Where are you, March? Well, I've got her skin, but her overall out style aesthetic isn't too different overall. Got a very pink and blue deal going on here, which it's pretty good. It's not too bad. She clearly put a bit of quite a bit of effort into it with accessories. In this particular instance, she didn't dress herself, so we're gonna actually have to break up her outfits in this case. So, but I think her original outfit, hold on, give me a second. I can't look at it here, but from memory, she looks pretty good. So we'll put her maybe bottom of stylish when there's more people in there. And her second outfit goes into who dressed you. Pretty self-explanatory there, I think, considering she didn't pick it in the slightest. Then we've got Daniel. Daniel clearly gives no shits. The man sleeps on the floor, and very normal outfit. It doesn't look bad. So, but, you know, clearly there's just not a lot of effort put in. This is just whatever he was given. Or perhaps whatever he left his home with at the time. You do alright, Dan. But Himiko, though, that's an entirely different story. I think nobody's gonna complain if I were to put Himiko in peak fashion. Just her look is something else entirely from what we've seen so far. She's got this dress jacket combo, very bold colors, with the red and the white gold. The white gold black combo is nothing really stand out. We're gonna see it a lot, I think. But these bold splashes of red, and she's got a lot of little accessories that show her personality. Like these roses, very little plant aesthetic going on. Himiko, I think, is an easy candidate for peak fashion. And then going from somebody who clearly puts a lot of effort into their appearance to, once again, somebody who basically doesn't give a single fuck, Welt. Welt is... well, you know, he dresses like somebody's granddad because he probably is. So, I don't think people are going to complain too hard if I slap him pretty quickly into you do alright. I very quickly considered going into who dressed you, because there are small bits and pieces that I don't know that he would have picked, but I'm being generous here. Welt goes and you do alright. And then we go to Silverwolf. Silverwolf's an interest. Because she's got a lot going on here. She's got a lot of accessories, a very clear style with the retro gamer aesthetic. But, here's the thing. She's also kind of designed to be sort of a slob. You know, there's nothing majorly bold, you know? Got bits and pieces, like there's some fishnets going on here. She's got a combat knife she doesn't use. The glasses look good. The little, like, pixelated effects on, like, some of her accessories and her skirt all look great. But, like, it's fine. I don't think it's anything incredible. She's definitely going to be, like, top of stylish, if not, like, staying there the whole time. But I don't think she quite makes it into peak fashion. Unless later we end up with a lot of people in stylish, and I feel like she deserves to get promoted. We'll see how things go. Kafka, though, I think is pretty much designed for peak fashion. Her overall, even her character, is very much into clothes. Her, like, jacket is supposed to have some insane hair routine into it. Overall, she's got a very strong aesthetic with the spider going on. I don't really get the tiny glasses, but I've seen them a lot. It looks good with the sort of stockings, very high up pants that sort of frame this sort of chest area. It's almost like emulating a corset, which is interesting. Overall, she looks good. She's not just going with the sort of gold, black, and white. She's got like the sort of a brownish maroon, with a lot of like purple going on here, which I quite like. People might consider it to be a bit of a bias, but I think Kafka can just be slapped up into peak fashion. Pretty easy. Blade, though, here's the thing about Blade. Is that his outfit looks good, but it's not anything particularly standout. It's very similar to, like, Dan and Welt, in that it's just kind of alright. It's nothing stellar. It's just like coat, pants, shoes. There's nothing huge that stands out. It's got a couple accessories like the ribbon, this little like eye holder. But here's the thing. Typically, you go in the you're alright category, but Blade doesn't really care about anything. And he seems to get cut up a lot into his line of work, so he would have to keep replacing these clothes. I don't think he dresses himself. I think, once again, this is a Kafka dresses the Stellaron Hunters kind of deal. So Blade can go hang out in the Who Dressed You? Because it wasn't him. I can pretty much guarantee you it wasn't him. Firefly is a weird one. Because I'd like to rate Sam too, but unfortunately, he doesn't seem to have a spot, so we'll just have to combine them together. Firefly herself looks reasonably stylish. She's got a very strong color gradient going on here from the sort of blue-green all the way down to purple. That sort of matches the color gradient in her eyes here. Strong splashes of color with the yellow and orange. Overall, I'd say this is a very strong outfit, but I don't feel like it quite goes in peak fashion. I feel like her sort of silhouette is a little samey in places, but that could just be me. I'll put her to hang out with Silverwolf in stylish tier. Once again, like Silverwolf, if I really feel like she deserves to be higher later, I can just put her up there. But then we get out into the Hutter Space Station people with Asta. Asta. Here's the thing with Asta is that she's got bits and pieces here that make me think that this is her uniform. She's got these ID badges and then this, which I assume is some kind of equipment. It's all fairly professional, but I don't feel like it's really a uniform, because we've seen the uniform for her to Space Station on a decent amount of the people who work there. This isn't quite it. She's got a lot going on. But overall, I think it's a bit of a mess. There's no real coherency in this outfit. So clearly she's put some effort in, but not enough to get her into stylish tier. Or if she did put a lot of effort in, it didn't go nowhere. So she can go into You Do Alright. Now Arlen. Arlen, my boy. Who dressed you, my man? Because it wasn't anybody with fashion sense. Nothing about your outfit makes a lot of sense. Why is your jacket missing this half? One sleeve is fine, but it's also this strange sort of cut-in from under the shoulder pads. He's basically asymmetrical fashion that Hoyoverse loves, like, to its zenith. And I don't think it works, honestly. He looks kind of just whack. It doesn't quite confuse me because I can see what they're going for, though I very much tossed it up between these two, I think. Oh, you know what? He goes into Your outfit confuses me, because I don't like seeing it, and I don't know what anybody was thinking when they designed that. Herda. Herda's well, her dolls, I guess. It'd be very funny if we got, like, real Herda and she was just dressed the exact same, just, like, a little taller. Very funny. But overall, I mean, the Herda bots look good. Their outfits are very cool. They got that sort of that purple going in that's quite strong. Little accessories like the key on her choker here, flower, sort of lock and chains, which probably some kind of symbolism there. Too lazy to get into it. I hadn't noticed this little pin thing here, actually. There's a lot going on here. Oh. There's also, like... Hey, no, that's kind of cool. Actually, I like that. No, this is good. This is good. I was gonna go in the You Do Alright tier, because she's got like 1,000 of them. But I've noticed a couple little details that I think are gonna upgrade her up to stylish tier, I think. Not like high stylish, though. Like, probably she'll end up in mid-stylish, imagine. One may, not necessarily from her to Space Station, but that's where we meet her, and she's not really associated with anybody else at the moment, so that's the best I could do with her associations. she's got an interesting look overall. I mean, she's got a lot of little accessories with like the hairpins and sort of flowers going on. She's got a mix between like the flowers and this sort of DNA sequence sort of aesthetic. It's sort of present all over her. She looks quite good, I think. I don't know if I'd say she's peak fashion. She's like a... I'd say she's reasonably well contending with it, but I think much like Firefly and Silverwolf, she's not quite gonna make that cut. Despite the fact that she looks good, her colors are good, strong theme overall. I think once we start getting into the Xianzhou people in part 2, it's gonna start to apparent why I can't quite put her in peak fashion, because she's dressed very much like a lot of the Xianzhou people, and they have very similar silhouettes overall. So, with that in mind, she goes into, yeah, mid-top of stylish, place between the... No, I like them together. I think she can go just below them. Alright, now, the first of Belobog is Hook. And from memory, I can already tell you, Hook isn't going high up. You might think she's going in Who Dressed You? Because... Christ, who let this child dress herself? And that's also where I thought she was going. Until I saw her shoes. Which... How do you wear those? What is wrong with her feet? What's going on here? Is the heel like... Does the heel like start here and it dips down? Who designed shoes like that? What the fuck is going on? So, while the rest of her outfit definitely deserves to go into Who Dressed You, because she definitely looks like she dressed herself out of her dad's wardrobe, her shoes confuse and anger me enough that she's going all the way down into the your outfit confuses me tier. Speaking of the outfit, your outfit confuses me tier. Natasha, how do you get into this outfit every day? Like, if you look at this woman, she looks good overall. Very strong style. She looks very different from a lot of other people. But there's one major issue I take with her. If you look, this is some kind of bodysuit underneath here, and if you look, it keeps going. And keeps going. Her shoes are part of it. How do you wear this? How do you put this on every day? It covers the arms. This is a full body, like, one-piece suit that goes on under her clothes. It includes the shoes. How do you wash this? What's the deal going on here? Does she have, like, 10 of these at home? And this is what she wears to work every day? I have no idea what's going on here. Natasha, I like your style. You're going into... Your outfit confuses me. Oh, Christ. Sampo. Alright, I know Sampo is a bit of a mixed bag when it comes to people's opinions of him. And personally, I think he is a terrible weasel man. But holy fuck, did they kind of go with this outfit. Like, at first glance, his silhouette is very similar to, like, Dan, Welt, and Blade. Then you actually look at it, and if you take more than a silhouette, it's actually broken up quite a lot. The shoes and pants, same. But then he's got, like, these rolled up sleeves, this sort of blade thing, whatever the fuck this is, going on here. He's got, like, this small crack in the chest, his side vents going on deal here. As much as I don't like Sampo, the man can dress. The man can dress well. So as much as I would love not to, he goes in stylish tier, and I would just love to, like, degrade him. Wait, that sounds super horny. I would love to demote him. But moving on, Pela. Look, we've got our first, we've got our first, this is literally just your uniform. considering this is just her uniform. She's a Belobog intelligence officer, Silvermane Guards. Much like a decent amount of these people you find, she's wearing Ascension material. So, pretty easy. This is your uniform. Come back when you actually have clothes. Now, going completely different from that is Serval. Serval's outfit is kind of all over the place as well. She's got like this asymmetrical deal going on. Uh, Much like Aster, she's kind of just got stuff everywhere. But unlike Aster, that's kind of her whole vibe. That's kind of the deal. She's got like this fucking skirt, mini skirt, like short shorts combo into stockings. Like, where Asta is like office, sort of. Like, Serval is very much more like a punk. So she gets away with it a lot more. And for that, I'm going to put her into the stylish tier. Above Sampo because I don't like him very much. But then her brother, literally just the man's uniform. Literally, much like Pela, just wearing Ascension mats. He's got some armor because, you know, he's like he's a knight. Or captain, they really call him. But he's very clearly just wearing his work clothes. Fortunately, I don't have to judge their uniforms, because I created a whole tier for it, and that's where he goes. Lynx, though. Lynx is a very cute. Like, her whole deal is just kind of adorable. She's got like this fluffy coat, and then like the like beanie going on here with like the palms. Very cute. The scarf is great. It's even kind of practical. She's got like the whistle, you know, to alert people out in the wilderness. The thermos, I assume, for like hot drinks, maybe cold drinks. He'd be a freak if it was cold drinks. A compass, even. Her backpack is adorable. Way too small for like a survival backpack, but you know, we'll give it to her. I don't know what's in here, but more storage. We like that. Her boots are cute with like the fluff and the palms. Overall, adorable outfit. I don't know if I'd say it's stylish, though, is the thing. Very cute. I don't know if it's stylish. So for now, we'll put her like top of You Do Alright. She might end up in stylish later if we do a roundup. Bronya. I might get some flack for this. I don't particularly like Bronya's outfit in this. It's basically a mashup on the Silvermane outfit. Her aesthetic is very similar to Japard, except she's wearing like stockings and like thigh highs, which generally are positive, but it's very odd, I think. Then she's got these weird fucking egg earrings. They're like Fabergé. Then she's wearing a bunch of like medals. Honestly, I don't think that she dressed herself. I think Cocolia made this outfit, and it's basically the only thing she's worn since. That's the vibes Bronya gives for. She has one outfit, and her mum got it for her. So, Bronya, you go in the Who Dressed You tier, only because there's not a My Mum Got Me This Outfit tier. Sealer. Alright, this probably is going to be a hot take, but Sealer's outfit makes no fucking sense at all. Like, she looks generally good. It's very busy, maybe a little too busy. She's supposed to have like a butterfly aesthetic, I assume, which is why she's got these color gradients here, like the blue, purple sort of deal going on. There's probably some kind of butterfly, that could relate to, but honestly, it actually reminds me more of like a beta fish. So yeah, there's that, but I'm not really judging what she's supposed to, like, her aesthetic is supposed to embody, but rather I'm looking at her aesthetic choices overall. And she's got like a one-piece swimsuit and shorts, and then like a jacket that makes no fucking sense in the slightest. Because it doesn't connect to anything. You could argue that it connects to her sleeves, but I don't know. That it's a bit of a weird one. There's like one part of a tank top, I think, here underneath it. Honestly, what's going on here at all? Of course, there's the bit where she doesn't really fit the aesthetic for where she comes from at all, but that's not what I'm here for, really. Her outfit is just kind of whack overall. If she came from like a beach planet, maybe that'd be like, I could get it. But she doesn't really have any excuse for this. Who dressed you, Seela? Like, you've got this like rough, like almost tomboyish persona, and then you dress like this. I do not see any world in which you actually dressed yourself. What do I even say about Clara, to be honest? Like, it's a jacket, and then maybe like a dress. Oh, parts of what might be like a cardigan under here. It's rather simple, pretty much. She's just red, white. She's Christmas colored. There's not a whole lot to say about it, I don't feel like. It's just, you know, she put clothes on. You can go with the you do alright, because while she doesn't look horrendous, she clearly didn't put a whole lot of thought into her design. Luke, though. Luke is an interesting one, because a lot of the male characters in this game, at least all the ones we've gone through so far, except Arlen and Alis, I guess, have had one outfit. Luke is our first that does something quite a bit different. He's still got a very similar silhouette going on, but he's also got this weird, like, singlet, tank top, into, like, a sleeveless vest jacket sort of deal going on here. The sort of pants boots deal is very much the same as the other guys, but at least it's got a bit more going on with, like, this leg guard. I don't know what you'd necessarily call it, but he's got it. It's there. This chain here looks like it's supposed to go like a maybe like a pocket watch or a wallet. He's got a lot going on, but overall I think Luca pulls it off reasonably well. He deserves to go above the you do alright tier, so like perhaps mid to bottom stylish. Unfortunately below Sampo, I think. Or no, above Sampo. Fuck you, Sampo. But anyway, yeah, that's everyone for this part, because this is starting to run on much longer than this, and I might hit that half-hour mark. And to do everyone, Christ, it might be a full hour, and I'm not going to be doing that. So, if you would like to see me do the rest of these, then wait for part 2, and look forward to that. I'll catch you all later.